ready to go on this road trip?
Hell yeah. They would be ashamed. There's a rainbow waiting. A song is playing. And I can't wait to hit the road with you.
Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel and to another Brony Girls React. Wait, let me just check on it real quick.
Okay. That's probably a good idea because it could have just turned off at any moment.
Yeah, we can't tell. My camera's broken, I'm getting a new one. That's why nothing has been uploaded because previous things have been on my phone and I don't like it. It's been a mess. But we are watching Rainbow Roadtrip, the new My Little Pony special, I guess is what they're called. Like TV movie special.
It's a first. We haven't had an hour-long special before.
Have we not?
We haven't.
Not like this?
It's only been like 40 minutes.
You're
like
right.
Longest.
You're right.
40 minutes.
Maybe they were just testing out the animation. That was one thing. The animation was so different. Like, I mean, it was the movie animation. I forgot about that. And so when
it was
started,
very strange to see that.
It was. But you get used to it once you watch an hour
eventually,
long. We have notes. The show was very predictable. I mean, like it usually kind of is. It was really dumb in places. We were laughing so
yeah, just
hard.
because it was so dumb.
First, it was like really, really sketchy. There were red flags everywhere. And I mean everywhere.
Yes.
Every time something happened, it was like red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag.
What's Sunny done now?
Excuse me?
I mean...
Immediately when they got there, it was like this foggy, rundown town.
Very Silent Hill.
Yeah, it was definitely Silent Hill. And the fact that everywhere around was abandoned and every pony was really gray, show-wise, it was kind of easy to guess why they were gray. You had the best theory ever.
I thought they were ghosts.
I love that idea.
I really was hoping for that, but of course it wasn't really going to be that.
Yeah.
But that would have been really cool.
And every time something happened, they got there, they were saying, well, why is it so run down? Well, because they're ghosts. They haven't been there in forever.
Yes. That's what I thought.
What was another one?
Like how the mayor was acting, like...
Oh, he said...
I haven't used it since, well,
since we died!
Yeah! Like he just paused there and like, since you died?
It was really...
It just made sense.
It did.
I don't know.
It actually kind of reminded me of Atlantis, the second one. The part where they go into that town and it's really foggy and everything is gray and dull and everybody's really sad. And that's what it reminded me of. But I loved the ghost theory.
I still
Throughout the
believe
whole
it.
thing, it just made sense. I absolutely loved Petunia Petals because she looked... One, I just loved her design and her
was
hair
beautiful.
was amazing. But she looked like Mrs. Lovett from Sweeney Todd, especially
She did.
because everything was gray.
A customer.
Blue Mac.
Blue Macintosh. For some reason, there was a blue Big Mac character.
Like his model.
Yeah, the character model. Half the ponies in this episode were just other
Like
characters.
reused.
It was reused animation, and I was kind of disappointed because there were a lot of really good new designs, but there were so many that literally just looked like they were colored differently. That was it. Oh, wait, I was gonna... Excuse me? I don't know if you can hear that. Those are fireworks. Are you done now? One of the character designs that I really, really loved.
Kerfluffle.
Thank you, Kerfuffle.
That was amazing.
I loved her. She was so beautiful. And I loved that she had like a prosthetic leg from the back. She kind of looks like Fluttershy, would you say like apocalyptic?
Apocalyptic, yeah.
Yeah, like with her hair. I think she was really cool. And her pony design was probably my favorite. Not necessarily the character, but the design, I think was my favorite. Why were they all Canadian?
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't understand, like, yeah, they're in some faraway town, but why were they Canadian?
Also, I just thought, why didn't any of the main six get like a mission for that place to help them?
You're right,
Like
because
the
they've been...
glowing butt mission?
Yes!
Like,
it kind of would have made more sense if they went there for the mission, because that's what they did.
Yeah.
They did a mission.
can I talk about his song though?
What did you want to say about it?
Just that I really liked it. Like, his voice was really unique. And once he finished his song, it sounded like Pinkie Pie was like bursting out laughing.
When she cried?
Of the rainbow.
Yeah, it sounded like laughing at first, and I was like, what?
Wait a minute. Yeah, we were laughing pretty hard after that. Yeah, his song was really cool. I enjoyed it, but the story was dumb. That's another dumb thing.
It really
Like, the
was.
reason that they are gray is, well, I guess that's technically not the reason, because in the end we learn that it's a different reason, but basically it was that he messed up, is what we first think. And then we learn that, oh, he didn't mess up, it was just that everybody lost hope. Boo-hoo.
Hollow.
They were hollow of hope.
Oh, man.
I know there was a moment that, for me, was a slight Rare Jack moment, especially because I was looking for moments. But the fact that when they went to the hotel and there's a bed that sleeps two and Applejack gets in there, who else do you think was gonna sleep in that bed? Rarity! Also, you were saying the fact that it looked so run down, that was really weird. Like, that couldn't have happened in a year or however long.
I mean, like, maybe 50 years?
Yeah.
Which, ghosts?
Yeah, exactly.
But,
It
like-
fit with the ghost theory.
And it was so dusty and, like,
Spiders.
How did it get like that in a year or two?
I don't
It didn't
understand.
make sense.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, once the color was back, everything was fixed and clean and...
They didn't have to fix up anything. It was just the color, just boom, everything's fixed. But I guess that's how it kind of goes in My Little Pony, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, Twilight actually was saying that it was a type of magic, hope magic. Remember?
Okay,
It
so
wasn't just
like,
hope, it was hope magic.
so then the magic is what broke everything.
Oh, maybe that's it.
And the magic is what
she was
fixed
saying the
everything.
or what was it? The hopelessness magic or something?
Yeah.
Hopeless magic?
The fact that when they switched up the pictures and that was the reason.
Oh my
and-
god, that was... I couldn't stop laughing because it was just...
That's so stupid!
Like, before that happened, there was a scene with Petunia and Twilight, and they were like, so here are the 3 pictures from that day, and they're like, oh my god, that's it, we have to tell the
It
mayor.
explains everything! She
And-
literally, all she said was,
In the second photo, when the generator goes off, this pony is walking away. But on the third photo, when all the color's gone, he's back where he was. Which means...
that explains everything! And I'm like, what does it explain?
What's it mean?
What does it mean? What does that even mean?
You thought he was, like, evil, right? That guy?
Yes,
Like,
I thought maybe he had
suspicious.
something to do with it. He was emanating some sort of like bad magic, hopeless magic, you know? But it was just so dumb. We laughed for like 5 years after that.
Mayor, look, just switch it around.
And then yeah, they just moved the picture and he was like, oh wow.
my God.
And it's like, what does that solve? I don't understand.
These photos from the library explain everything.
It somehow meant it wasn't his fault.
None of it was my fault?
No, you big...
I guess.
Which, that was dumb. the main reason that they lost the color was dumb.
Was just hopelessness.
Like, at first we were all close together, we're neighbors, but then we started drifting apart. So
and so
now-
everything became gray.
I mean, I'd rather not be close to my neighbors, but I don't like people.
Yeah, we got the hopelessness photos. What do you
Sorry, I read your note. The mayor comes and everyone's like, boo! Because they all think it's his fault.
When he walks up, every pony most likely thinks that it's his fault that they're all gray. So when he walks up and says,
And here's the pony who made it all possible. Mayor Sunny Sky.
Boo!
one stupid thing that I hated is Fluttershy and those socks.
Yes.
What the heck? Why? Like, literally, the one pony that is susceptible to that fetish is literally Fluttershy, and then you put her in socks. It's not like it's a fan favorite or anything like that. Like, I wonder if that's what they were thinking. Like, oh, fans like to draw her in this, let's put her in this.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
don't, please don't. And they did that in Equestria Girls. They had Fluttershy kicking her foot in the air, wiggling her toes.
Yeah, can
like,
we
can you not? Oh, that was
And on
creepy.
top of that, they were a hideous color for her.
They were
Like red?
They were like a bright red with
It
her
looked
like
terrible.
pastel
It looked
colors.
Terrible.
Them getting married, you called spot on.
Like,
Literally,
from the beginning, I was like,
the speech, as soon as literally he said, I've got to go write a speech. She was like, a marriage speech?
Yeah, like proposal.
And it was that. It was
I
exactly
didn't
that.
think I'd be right, because, like, I don't know, My Little Pony.
And they didn't seem like they were already dating.
Yeah, so that made me not think,
Maybe it wasn't the marriage because they weren't dating. But you called it spot on. All of the ponies in the finale song, where they were all the same color, looked weird.
It was kind of creepy.
It was, every single shot was like, here's a section, and they were all the same like style of pony, just in different colors. It looked
that was
weird.
A little lazy.
It was like most of the plot of this whole thing, but it was like a funny dumb.
I only saw one spoiler for it, and that made me kind of think that maybe it was so terrible that no one wanted to talk about it. Like I was really scared. Like it was just that bad.
You're right. I didn't see any spoilers.
So I didn't go into this like thinking it'd be amazing. That was kind of good, I guess, right?
That always makes me like it more. I didn't really have any expectations.
Yeah.
Overall, I actually really enjoyed this.
I agree, like, just because it was dumb in a funny way.
Yeah.
So that probably makes me want to rate it higher, just because of that.
It was entertaining.
Yeah, entertaining, yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next Brony Girls React. Bye, YouTube! How does this look? Do we look lit? And
Lit.